Okay guys, welcome back. Looks like we got everything started out, or good to go, sorted out. So we had, one of the members of Crimson Guard United there get his client froze. So it's going to be the same picks and bans.
For some reason I see a Zareth already chosen.
What's happening?
There is a Zareth mid lane. Without even having to choose, the game is chosen for them.
I have no idea why we see Zareth right now. Yeah. Okay, so both teams are just going to go ahead and, pick and ban the same champs. And everyone is going to pick the same champion besides the Trinamir that we've seen. He did not.
And they are also forced to choose Zareth.
Yeah, apparently. Right? But, okay.
There we go, I changed Lucian. So it's Quinn.
It's Quinn.
Quinn and Corky.
It's Quinn. It's Quinn.
Yeah, it's gonna be Corky jungle. I'm pretty sure.
It may be. It's very possible.
This is a very strong bot lane though with Braum and Lucian. I'm tired of seeing Lucians. I want to see something new. Like Quinn and Corky.
Like Quinn and Corky. God, you're so needy, Rob.
Nothing special happening right now.
Yep. But, alright, so we still have, about 5 seconds here, and he is going to go ahead and lock down that Elise. Urgot may be making his way into the GGL here through Feedly. I mean, we know he likes to play in the in-house games. Will he pick it tonight? That's the question. He's got about 40 seconds to decide.
He does own Battlecast Urgot. It's going to be a full ADC team, possibly.
Wow. That would be pretty amazing.
Ash comes out for possible support. This could be one of the best GGLs I've ever seen.
So right now, that log on Ash from Quick Game. So far, we have Quinn, Corky, Ash, and about
it is
the
a full
log
ADC team.
The
Urgot. As we have a Teemo and a Poppy pick for the troll for the last pick on the other team.
Oh my goodness.
Me personally, I love the Teemo pick. Blind anyone the ADCs.
So, alright, so we got Crimson Guard with 4 ADCs. Urgot, kinda not really an ADC, but still. Khali, hovering over Teemo and Poppy. Don't think we're gonna see that come out, but at this point I have no idea what's gonna happen.
At this point, do you know what's gonna happen?
I have no idea.
That is, the full ADC team will take the victory.
So we see Jinx coming out for Hydro and Gragas coming out for Ange Vashes. And Pikachu is going to log in the Israel.
We have a total of 6 or 7 ADCs in this game. 7 ADCs in total in this game. And I have to, this is going to be interesting.
This is going to be, yeah, I don't know. Before the match started, Feedly came up to me and he's like, yo, you're going to really like the team comp tonight. And now I know exactly what he was talking about.
Practicing this.
So
they have been practicing this.
Have they been practicing this?
I don't really know. I think Ash is going to go support. Quinn top. Ezreal mid. Urgot bot. Ash and Urgot bot. Quinn top. Ezreal mid. Corky jungle. That is my predictions for this game.
That is amazing. So what we're going to do right now, we're going to take away the summoner spells and talk about that for a second. Okay. So it is, in fact, the Corki jungle, and I mean, yeah, we've played, you know, with Portal Snacks in-house games, and he's pulled out the Corki jungle, and it's worked. Especially when he gets that red buff, it's like, you know, it's super hard to get away from a Corki. You know, and he's got such long range attacks that when he comes in, he's throwing some damage on you, and yeah.
Go on. Continue on.
You on?
And then?
And then?
I'm too busy scratching my back with a fork right now.
And then you put my food in the box and you give it to me.
Space continuum.
Alright, but no. So.
Alright, but yes. Alright.
We've got.
It's just a regular. Regular. Except for those two ADCs. I wonder where Lucian's going. I wonder where Jinx is going.
Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, I really have no idea. But it looks like, you know, Pikachu, support Ash, and Quintop is actually really strong. So yeah, this is pretty odd.
He could actually go AP Ezreal mid though, for one AP on the team.
True. It's definitely, you know, it's definitely a possibility to see the AP Israel coming out from Quick Game. Will he do it? Yeah, probably.
That top Gragas though.
That top Gragas. Yeah, I mean, Gragas is good, but against someone like Quinn, I don't know. Like, I see Quinn as being more of, you know, someone to control the lane. At least in this matchup. So I think Thank is probably going to win the top lane matchup. But I could be wrong.
I think this whole game decides on Portal Snacks. That Corki jungle game decides on if he does good or not.
Very true. Very true. And, I mean, I know we talked about it a little bit earlier. Portal Snacks in the jungle. He's just so strong. So with about 25 seconds left to go, we're going to go ahead and jump in a commercial. But when we get back, it's going to be Khali versus Crimson Guard United. Stick around, don't go nowhere, and we'll be right back.
Woohoo!
Hey everyone, and welcome back to the one and only Potato Monsters League of Legends Top 5 Plays. We have an action-packed episode ready for you guys today, so without further ado, let's get into our number 5 play with Zaidu on Vel'Koz. Right from the start, we see blue team is down roughly 6,000 gold as he approaches to defend. All of a sudden, he sees an opening and goes for it with his EWQ and ultimate to melt down 4 players on the enemy team, leaving Lee Sin in a 1v5 with no means of escape. Zaidu picks up the pentakill off of this play, and then immediately after, we see his team group up and start pushing down mid. Thanks to a brilliant catch from Vel'Koz, blue team managed to win the epic final fight in their base and move on to win the game. Coming in at our number 4 play, we have multi-kill 69 on Vayne, and credits as well to her support for making this play happen. In the beginning, we see Kha'Zix coming around from the side as Thresh predicts the leap and plays him mid-air, and then Vayne condemns him into the turret, getting the kill right after. She then turns to Caitlyn but gets stunned shortly after by Annie, and then pursues Caitlyn while invis. When she catches up, she gets the stacks of her W off and secures the kill, but it leaves her at very low health, and with Tibbers right behind her, so she kites back towards the brush while lifestealing. As Annie approaches, Vayne falls incredibly low and enters the brush as Thresh tries to slow down Annie with Flay and then tosses out the lantern to shield Vayne, allowing her to condemn Annie into the wall and pick up another kill with barely any health left. Landing in at 3rd place, we have Forensics on LeBlanc with a long but extremely well played overall team fight. At the start, we see her go in on the enemy Renekton with the chain, slowing him and bursting him with her ult and DFG for the kill. Afterwards, she goes back in, but takes a lot of burst damage, so she backs out, looking for another good opportunity to go in, but ends up deciding to go help the friendly Irelia. As she heads over, Irelia gets locked up and takes a lot of damage, forcing her to run away as LeBlanc comes in and does what she can to help her escape. As the enemy team continues to pursue Irelia, we're going to turn our focus back over to LeBlanc as she distortions back and ends up baiting the ult, but dodging it for the kill and then immediately using distortion again to catch Shyvana as well. After some great moves in this chaotic mid-game brawl, we see her run over and place a ward over the wall to set up another pick. She sees LeBlanc moving into takes the easy kill with her combo before she can recall, making the enemy Triss go on the hunt. She knows Triss will hop over the wall, so she runs back into the brush and gets off her combo before Triss can do anything for a second double kill in this play.
Alright everyone, welcome back to the Grind Gaming Baron League. We got the matchup here and a bunch of spams coming out straight away.
Wow, that was a lot of purple spams. Today seems like a very good day for trolling.
Yeah, you know, it's just one of those days, like
it is.
Like...
It is summer break, so all the kids are home.
True that, true that. But, yeah, like we were talking about earlier, you know, the teams are on a 2-week break. They're coming back. You know, the question is, are they going to come back to play? Or are they not?
They are
ready,
both
you know?
dodging each other. No wards set out, so they can't see each other.
Oh, straight
Both
away, we
passes.
see Crimson
They're
Guard
making
United
circles.
here, making their way down towards this red buff. But Khali, you know, and it looks like they might meet somewhere near this dragon pit.
No, they just went out there to put defensive wards, just so they know where they're going.
Alright, so we are going to see
living as a
Zane
group.
go ahead and recall right here. Khaliware taking a path, you know, up and over and through the river.
Through the woods.
We go ahead and see Hydro go back here.
Jinx is going to be playing mid this game. I expected Lucian to go mid, but it's going to be Jinx.
Yeah, that's actually really interesting. I'm pretty excited to see how this turns out.
ADC versus ADC. As Brahms puts out some harass.
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 Koro snacks.
Boro Snack still grabbing that red buff, and Javash is not going to be able to see him there. Quick game against Usama in the mid lane. That's
Quick game is going AP as well.
Very true.
So they at least have one AP on their team.
Yeah, and I mean,
But the trade is...
just kind of looking at the starting items, you know, nothing too spectacular coming out. I mean, we do see the Doran's ring for Israel, and for him to, you know, take that into the mid lane is going to be really good for him. He's going to be able to keep spamming those Qs, and yeah, he should be just fine.
Also, the Leaf started off with Dorn's Blade instead of a machete.
Ah.
He is deciding to go a different route.
Very true.
Actually stole their red buff as well. Elise is coming up top to Quinn. Let's see if what Quinn can do with this. Here goes Gragas. Quinn goes in. Gragas goes in. Elise with the Q. It repels away. Quinn almost destroys Elise as Gragas gets first blood.
And he's going to have to use a flash there, but it's totally worth it. Usama's actually in trouble right now as well. Taking a little bit of poke here and there. Usama goes down from quick game. So straight off the back, we're not even in 3 minutes yet, and it's already 1-1. Or we're not even in 4 minutes yet, I'm sorry. But, yeah,
We're in 3 minutes.
We're in
Between 3 and 4, which is in 3 minutes. I got you. It's alright.
Alright. Thank you.
As this bot lane just looks like a farm fest.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be like that for a little while. So...
Braum could just go all in, probably destroy them both, but that's just me. I played Braum once. I know.
One time.
One time.
One time Braum expert.
I admit I'm very good at Braum. I'm 1-0, 100% win rate. As Tectonic with 1 kill over Quinn could probably bully in lane now.
Yeah, I mean...
He'll go back and start off with that, with the frozen fists.
Yeah, as we've seen there in the top lane, I mean, Gragas put some really good damage on Quinn. So
bot lane, here comes Elise.
yeah,
Lucian might have to play a little safe because he's already a little below quarter health.
yeah, at least
Elise is going in. There's no wards. Elise with the stall. Elise misses the snare, but they can still. Oh man, Elise with the kill. He should have given it away, but as most bad jungglers do, they take the kill.
Oh, is that shots fired?
That is shots hit.
Wow. Alright, anyways, really nice gank there from Sente. So, yeah, they didn't really have any vision in the bottom lane, so I guess they needed to be a little more careful. At least took advantage of that and was able to basically get a free kill on Feudally.
Here comes Corky mid again.
He's in trouble now again.
Usama will be able to get out of this, though. That's one bad thing about Jinx. She has no escapes unless she has her flash up. And if she misses her mines, it's normal. She's done.
That was really close, though. I mean, we've seen Jinx drop dangerously low. And Sente here trying to just fend off the tower from Poros next. And quick game.
One thing about Poros next when he plays Corky, he camps mid hard. He will stay mid until that turret's down.
And that looks pretty accurate right now. He's just staying mid lane, putting some damage on the tower, and we see the ultimate come out from quick game, but he throws it in the wrong direction. Would he have gotten the kill on Sente? Probably, but wow, that was actually really lucky for Sente for quick game to throw that the opposite way. So the mind game.
Yeah, quick game already has 53 AP. As Poros next is still camping mid, but he does need farm, so he goes over to the raids.
We got Tectonic here, and Thank just doing their thing in the top lane. We see Feudally putting a little bit of damage there in the Hydro, and they're kind of taking. Kind of looks like they're just gonna go ahead and push that wave all the way up to the tower, and try to keep Lucian and Braum on their back foot here. So, just looking at everything, the numbers across the board, pretty much everyone's doing a really good job of farming, about staying even. I mean, we see Feudally is really the only one.
Feudally pulling ahead a little bit.
Yeah, for sure. And he's up 51 CS right now to Hydro's 39. He's got his tier, so he's starting to stack that. He's got his Doran's Blade, And we talked about that yesterday, about how they changed Doran's Blade. So it doesn't give, lifesteal on hit, right? It gives 3% lifesteal now.
Yeah, it pretty much reverted it back to how it was before.
Yeah. So in me personally, I like that better. I know a lot of ADCs out there do like that change. They weren't too happy about the attack speed changes or the Bloodthirster changes, but the Doran's Blade change, everyone does seem to like that. So.
One thing I did notice was Ashe actually throwing out a lot of poke and keeping the distance between for Braum so he can't go in and initiate.
Yeah, Ashe is doing a pretty good job of keeping some poke on. Tectonic doing a pretty good job of taking advantage of the fact that he got a gank early on Quinn. And so he's just kind of flexing his muscles, bullying around with, a few barrels here and there.
Gragas is fat, he doesn't have muscles.
He's got his Warden's Mail, he's got 2 Doran's Rings, and yeah, he's pretty strong right now, and there's not a lot that Quinn can do about it. We see a Thank, and he's got the sustain, but
one thing Quinn does is he can blind his big pummel attack, which is really good. That thing hurts.
Yeah, that's true.
I haven't played Gragas since his rework.
The bottom lane, we see Elise coming up through the bush here, and we know Braum doesn't have his ult because he just used it not too long ago. So, we got Sente just being very patient here in this bush, waiting for the moment to make a play here for Khali. So
One thing that happened was the Targon's Brace when Grom got the kill and went straight to Elise. So they do know somebody's in that bush. And they play very passive.
Yep.
That Targon's Brace gave it away.
Yep, that was the signal right there. Pikachu knew, you know, get out of here. So, really good eye there by Pikachu and Feedly to pay attention to that. So, yeah, good call there.
As I was saying before, Forest Next will not leave mid until that tower's down.
Yeah, and it doesn't
Here
look like
goes
he's leaving
Gragas.
anytime soon.
Forest Next might be in trouble right now.
Yeah, don't really see it. Alright, he's getting
His
chased right
W
now.
is a 10-second
And,
cooldown.
yeah, he's... Will he go to
Forest
this
Next
one?
will go down with the Elise snare to Jinx. That gives Jinx an upper hand on Ezreal right now. Oh, wow. Jinx flashes the Ezreal just to avoid the AP. I don't think that would have killed him. I don't think it was worth the flash. But it's better to be safe than sorry.
Yeah. I mean, and he's got double buffs right now, so this is pretty big for Usama to be able to get that kill onto Corki, because he's got, you know, he's got so much sustain now. He's got so much poke with that red buff. Taking some damage here in the top lane, Tectonic. None's really going to go down. And we see Khali here going for the dragon. So,
It's a smart move. Both Urgot and Ashe had to back.
yeah,
It was a free dragon. No contesting.
good communication there, good awareness by Sinte there to say, hey guys, let's go ahead and do that dragon. Because you're right, there was no one there to contest it, so it was a perfect opportunity for Khali, and they emphasized on that, so good job to them for that.
Seems that Tectonic's actually getting a little bit bullied. He's low on mana, and Quinn knows.
Yeah, just looking at everything in the state right now, we see Drinks pretty big right now. Got a BF sword, crit cape, and 2 Dorans. So that's actually pretty big for him.
It's called Cloak of Agility, not crit cape.
Crit
Come on.
cape, cloak of agility, same thing. Thanks.
I thought I was supposed to be professional announcers here, Marco. Right?
Very
Watching
alright.
us.
So,
What?
anyways, thank you for that, Rob. Appreciate
You're welcome. I have to keep you in check, moderate. I am the admin of internal affairs as well, since everybody knows. And Quinn actually gets Gragas ulted. She ults away. She could possibly
Woo!
get away from that.
He's got some nice moves right there. He was able to flash out of that situation.
That speed on that bird is amazing. And she's actually going to go for the gank on Jinx. Do a gank
So,
as
wow.
she gets the kill.
turned a
That's
bad
just a Bravo
situation
right there.
into a good situation. He was like, I'm getting ganked, what do I do? Flips on the ult, flashes the Gragas barrel, gets out, and sees an opportunity mid, and he takes it. So that was excellent there by Crimson Guard United to come together on that. Right now, they're down a K, but, you know, we're not even in 15 minutes.
Technically, 900.
Technically, 900. Thank you, Rob.
800.
Yes.
Something like that.
Something like that, for sure.
600 now. 800. Okay,
So,
technicalities.
23-25
But-
into the game, and Khali, they've got 3 people here in the bottom lane trying to make something happen. Lisa's gonna go ahead and looks like she wants to stick around. Sinte wants to make a play here, and so we got Ange clearing out the ward. Gonna use that sweeper, and Sinte
Ashe does have her ult,
gets the
though.
cocoon on
Ashe-
Pikachu, and we see him get lit up. Goodbye, Pikachu. Really nice gank there.
I don't know what to say. You took my job. I'm supposed to be the one yelling when they go in. But okay, now I'll be informational. I'm not very good at this.
Alright, let's switch back. You got it. I wanted a
Words
moment,
last.
Rob.
A little bit of time.
I wanted a moment.
I let you have your moment every now and then.
Alright, thanks. Alright, back to informational stuff.
Oh, here comes Chloro Snacks with the ult. At least it's stuck, and I can't do this right now. Here goes Porosnax. Porosnax has a little bit of time. Oh, wow. Ezreal with just a random E from nowhere.
He's got some nice touch on that, and we do see Usama go ahead and take that mid lane. Thank gonna pay another visit to him though. He says, "Get the frick out of here," and he's gonna try to chase that quick game on Usama as well. And Usama really got nowhere to go. Thank gonna go ahead and back off. Will this turn on quick game? Nah, quick game's got it. No worries here. Porosnax maybe in a big trouble.
Here goes Gragas. Porosnax is going down from Gragas ult. Kind of a waste of an ult, but it's a kill.
And so right now we got Thank coming in the back.
Right now.
And Vash is getting lit up. And now Tectonic's on the run from Thank in quick game. Quick game ignited and barreled, and quick game's gonna go down. Really nice moves there from Tectonic. And so overall, that was awesome. Crimson Guard United managed to...
Tectonic has some pretty good moves with Gragas.
Yes, he does, no doubt.
I've personally played against him, and it's kind of scary.
The boy is scary indeed, man. So 16 minutes into the game, we've got Khali sitting on 22.5k gold, whereas
that's 1k right there, just saying.
Whereas Crimson Guard United is sitting at 21.7k. So it's a 1k gold difference still. Khali is still technically ahead, but after that fight, I mean, you know, each team showed that they got a bit of jab. A bit of jab. A bit of jab. They got a step and jab.
And there's also one turret down this whole game so far, mid turret. But blue team also has a dragon and a turret. That's why I don't understand why it's even.
Yeah, I don't know. So we see Khali here heavily protecting this dragon area. They want to get the dragon. We know, you know, with this last patch, dragon is worth more gold in the early game, so it needs to be contested more often. And Khali is just trying to set up, get the wards up, and be able to take it as soon as it spawns. So it's going to be up in about 5-6 seconds here. And it looks like it's going to be uncontested. Members of Crimson Guard United are just, you know, farming out the lanes. They're saying, okay, go ahead and take the dragon. We're going to push out these lanes.
I don't even think they have the timer for the dragon. They wouldn't be able to contest it anyways. They just noticed it was up.
Well,
so here comes Ash.
They got top tower out of that.
No wards. Ash needs air. Oh, wow.
We see Ash go down.
Sama gets destroyed. Pikachu. And here comes...
Quick game.
Go. You go.
Man, oh man.
Sama with the double kill. He came up from 1 and 3 right there, and he's back in the game.
Definitely, definitely. Yeah, so that was really good for them. Tectonic here, taking his time, gonna grab that white. Go ahead and pick up these minions. Thank trying to push it out as far as he can. Right now, Khali is starting to really pull ahead. You know, it was a 1k gold lead, but now it's a 2.5k gold lead. So
this all ADC combo is not looking too good now. They have no tank.
We got a fight going on in the top lane.
Quinn gets ulted back as Elise goes in. She's gonna have to repel to get at this, or she's just gonna let the turret go. Oh, Quinn actually flashes away from the turret as 3 of them chase him. 1 ward down. Quinn's gonna get out of this. Quinn with the dodge, whip, dodge, weave, dodge, dip, dodge.
Dodge, dip, dive, duck, dodge, and...
Dip
yeah.
dodge.
Dip dodge.
Oh, she's not getting out of here. Comes the OP Rob with the ult for the kills. Oh my god, Jinx just had to ruin it. Just had to ruin it.
After that huge escape, you know, they end up finding, you know, the bird in the woods. And Israel gets the kill.
Ezreal's ult is...
Oh my goodness.
It's hitting hard now.
Really nice, really nice shot there from Quick Game. Able to pick up the kill on Tectonic. And I don't think he even...
He does have a Lich Bane. It's hitting hard.
Yeah,
The
definitely.
Astro comes out on Jinx. She has no escapability. Here comes the Braum to save him. Braum goes. Lives. That was amazing. I did not expect that. The mind stop.
Yeah, for sure. So we see Braum go back. We see Elise go back, and right now it's really back and forth between these teams. I mean, these are the leading teams right now in the Baron League, and I mean, you can kind of tell the Crimson Guard United picks were kind of trollish, the all ADC picks, but I mean, they're actually not doing that bad for themselves right now with the all ADC comp, you know?
I personally think they win all ADCs so that if they lose, they can say they win all ADCs and just give an excuse. But
You're so salty, man.
that's the only reason they did it.
Uh-huh.
Because they didn't want to lose a fair game. Because then they have no excuse.
Uh-huh.
It's not salt. I already know I'm better than all of them. Oh, here comes the snare. Oh my god, Gragas just comes in there with the Q ult and it's over.
Yeah, you know, Gragas, he's just got tons of damage right now. Just looking at his...
Gragas is yet to complete an item. He just has a bunch of random little pieces.
Bunch of random little pieces. Now, I mean, he's really tanky right now. I mean, he's got, you know, some AP, and right now, thanking the top lane, gets dropped by Sama, and...
Oh, here comes the Ash Arrow. They could initiate on this. Here comes Corki. This Elise snare, the Cocoon, is getting out of control, and Ezreal misses his ult. Elise actually gets out there with 75 health. She initiated with a quarter health and leaves with 75 health.
Yeah, right there, I think that Crimson Guard United could have probably fought that a little bit better than what they did. So it definitely looked like a miscommunication on their end. So right now we have Khaliware up. And they're just,
Ezreal actually stops the back and he goes in. He's gonna get this kill on Jinx very easily.
yeah, really
She should have chosen another spot to back.
Really nice job there from Israel. And they actually get the mid tower too. Federally doing a really good job of going and picking that up.
That move that Jinx just did right there in the backing situation, I usually call that a nice piece of cake.
You call that
That's just a shot out there on that one.
You giving a shout out? You giving a shout out to you?
Dying unnecessarily, that kind of move is usually called a missed piece of cake.
So,
Or if you throw Tivers behind yourself as Annie, you flash Tivers behind you, and yeah, that's usually called a missed piece of cake too.
that's amazing. 23 minutes in. Right now, Khaliware is definitely ahead of Crimson Guard United, but you know what? Crimson Guard United has been one of those teams that, you know, you think maybe you have a chance, but then they flip it completely on its head, and they just take the game, take away what they want. So it's like, it's never over until it's over with Crimson Guard United. So,
They do also have all ADCs. They can come back in the late game. 5 ADCs hitting you, critting you. It's kind of it'll hurt. But here comes the third dragon. They got 3 dragons.
yeah, with the attack speed changes that happened this last patch, ADCs are really strong, and we see the Ash Arrow coming out, and there's a team fight going on right now.
All 3 Ash Arrows haven't done anything for their team. That's their only initiate, and they can't work together to finish them off. Gragas is very tanky right now. They have 2 very tanky front lines, or 3, Elise, Braum, and Gragas, and it's very hard to get through.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, the amount of thickness, or the tanks on Caliware, you know, you were talking about Gragas, you were talking about Elise and Braum. It's a lot. It's a lot for Crimson Guard. And, I mean, we were talking about the double if log that he put out, you know, I think it was like 2 days ago. And he was talking about how, you know, ADCs aren't really relevant in the game until like around the 25-minute mark. And we're starting to kind of get to that mark right now. Or at least some of the ADCs that he was talking about. And that's pretty much the ones he was talking about. Israel, Corki, you know. So it's like they're gonna start becoming really strong if Caliware doesn't, you know, keep the pressure up and keep capitalizing on the mistakes that maybe Crimson Guard makes. But yeah, it's getting to that point where they need to either push it up really hard or, you know, something's gonna happen.
The one bad thing about this with all ADCs is that the comp that Khali goes is all-in comp. ADCs can't really handle all-in comps. Braum going in, Elise going in, Gragas tilting them out, splitting them apart. It's very picky team too. As Ezreal actually goes down to the Khali, just can't handle the Khali.
Yeah, the culling right there. I mean, that was really nice from Caliware, but they blew some stuff to get them, but they did get them. So I mean, it was pretty good for them. Thank right now in some real trouble. Tectonic.
Quinn has no chance against the Gragas. 6-1 Gragas.
Yeah,
with the Randuin's Omen.
Tectonic just threw it down right there. Like you can definitely tell. You know, Tectonic is one of those players. When he picks a champ, you can definitely tell that he knows exactly what he's doing with that champion. And he's so strong with Gragas, especially, that it's like, wow, you know, Tectonic OP.
Yeah, I haven't seen a Gragas built AP, all full AP yet. Like, I've seen them all built tanky and just bruiser type of AP.
So, Caliware just got Baron. Crimson Guard United is an all ADC team. I mean, that's still funny to me. But it's pretty cool to see in a sense of, like, you know, can they come back? Can they make it work? Right now they're going to go ahead and try to push a little bit on this mid lane tower, but not too much because, you know, Caliware is really strong right now and they have Baron. So I think the best thing that Crimson Guard can do at this point is just, you know, probably clear the waves and just wait it out till Baron goes away and then, you know, try to make a move.
One thing is that Corki actually is doubling Elise's farm right now.
Yeah.
That could be good late game, but he hasn't even completed his Triforce yet. And Elise is just building straight armor for this whole team. This is very easy to beat with straight armor. Once Gragas completes his Zonias, which it'll pretty much be invincible during a team fight.
Quick game, eating a cocoon right there, and got about 50 seconds until Dragon respawns. I'm not sure if that's going to be the point of contention, but we do have Crimson Guard United focus more on this top side of the map. We got Quinn clearing the top lane waves, and then we have, you know, the rest of the team just looks like they're just gonna go back, you know.
They're gonna push mid while I see Quinn top right now.
Yeah.
Quinn being top could possibly be their only solution to split push, but Gragas is backing to stop them from doing that. I don't think Quinn's going to be able to get this tower. Gragas is already back. But them being all ADCs have very good wave clearing and being able to push off Caliware.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, man, for sure. That's totally bruh.
So we do have Caliware going and picking up the dragon here at, you know, almost the 30-minute mark now. You know, they're going to get it uncontested again. And right now, about, you know, over 6k gold. 6.5k gold. So they're doing really well right now.
They're slowly getting more and more gold.
Yeah, so both teams right now are overall in the standings are 3-0. So, you know, someone's gonna walk away 4-0 undefeated, and someone's gonna walk away 3-1 with their first loss. So either way,
unless we stop the stream now, and nobody will ever know.
nobody will ever know. But yeah, I mean these teams have been really strong in the Baron League, and so I'd imagine, you know, whoever walks away with the loss, I don't see them getting too many more losses after that, because they've proven themselves over and over to be some of the strongest teams.
Look at that pink ward placement. Gonna just continue to push down the outer turrets. They're gonna be able to get these outer turrets pretty easily. As they're gonna go all in on this turret dive, they take down the support Ashe. He has no escape. It is 4 versus 5 as Quinn is still split pushing. Gragas is backing for the split push, but will he be able to get back in time? They could not stop the split push, and they're gonna get the OP Braum. Urgot greedily just destroying right now.
Yeah.
1-1, definitely destroying.
I mean, that was really
Will not be able to take Gragas if he can fight. Oh, and they're going to continue on them. Porostanax is going to take down Hydra, or will he? Question mark.
Ooh. Man, oh man, it's a bloodbath out here.
That was a 3 for 3 right there. Or 2 for 3.
Yeah, it was a
I don't
3
know.
for 3. Yeah, you're right. It was 3 for 3.
Well, Ashe did die earlier. He spawned
Oh
after
yeah,
it was all
so
out.
it was 3 for 4. But either way, that was better for Crimson Guard
3 for
United.
4. But that was still good for Crimson United.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, they relieved the pressure that was there. Those guys that had Baron don't have it any longer. We do see that Baron's going to spawn in a minute and 30 seconds. So I'd
Minute
imagine,
and 26.
Thank you very much. I'd imagine that, you know, Crimson Guard is going to take this time, try to ward up their jungle, ward up the Baron area, and just try to take control of their side of the map again. They're definitely not out of this game yet, but they definitely need to tighten up. So, let's see here. I mean, everyone is doing a pretty good job at farming. We got Feederly 246 farm to Hydro's 237 farm, but you know, Hydro is 5-1-3 right now. He's got IE, he's got Triforce, BF Sword, Zerker's Greaves, and a Vampire Scepter. So he is really, really strong right now. Tectonic is taking out Thank in the top lane. The culling all the way across, you know, the corner of the map right there.
Gap of the woods.
Able to
That's
get
what I call it.
out of the woods.
The gap in the woods.
that was really good.
Down near the Walmart.
Really good team effort there by Caliware to take care of Thank.
You.
Yep.
The Baron has spawned right now, and they're just gonna go in Baron real fast, hopefully. In Baron's life. So you can't have any more babies. No more Gragas babies.
No more Gragas babies.
Oh, and then Ezreal almost takes it with the ult, but is a little bit too late because he needs to learn how to be a little bit better, and then he would have taken that.
Wow. Yeah, that was definitely really close there from Quick Game. You know, he almost had the steal. It just wasn't quite enough. But right now, Crimson Guard United is fighting on their back foot.
Oh, and they actually get the snare on Poros next. He will go down. One snare and they're done. And they're gonna take this turret, they're gonna take this inhibitor, and they might take the game.
Yeah, this could be the end of the game right here. It doesn't really look like they're pushing for it. They're just wanting to.
They're gonna push bottom inhib.
Yeah, they're wanting to take 2 inhibitors out of this instead of trying to force the ending. And that's smart. That's pretty smart.
Grog's actually wasted ult right there.
Throws the ult out. I'm not exactly sure what that was, but
It was worth. It was worth, bro. They can be able to take this tower very easily. Just poke it down. They can't handle this tanky team right now. All these ADCs without only 2 Last Whisperers.
and they are gonna go ahead and grab that second inhibitor.
They're really gonna destroy it. Not really. You can't really grab the inhibitor, but they're gonna destroy it
They're gonna destroy
as they
it.
back off.
Definitely destroy it. Alright, anyways, so 35 minutes into the game, Khali is up 11k gold right now. And they're doing such a good job of keeping the pressure up around the map. Making sure they're not doing any silly plays, not, throwing the game in any kind of way. And just, doing really well. I'd assume they're communicating well by the way they're playing. And yeah. So
You assume.
I do.
What if they're not even talking? What if they're just playing the game?
Then that's amazing.
They're soul League of Legends players.
They're soul
Like
skaters.
a soul skater.
They're soul skaters.
Soul skaters, some brink action right there.
That's Brink.
That 540
Throwback for you right
twist.
there.
That's for old people. All you old people out there.
Yeah, everyone's probably like, what is Brink? What is soul skater?
They still hold their mom's hand when they cross the street. It's alright.
Wow.
Armar.
Alright, anyways, we do have Thank here in the top lane, maybe in a little bit of trouble, and he isn't able to pick up the kill on Hydro.
To be able to split push, you have to 1 versus 1. Be able to 1 versus 1 anybody, and that's pretty much what Gragas can do. And Quinn can't.
Ouch. You just,
It's just what?
You just, get them warmed up so when they face your team? Is that what this is?
Oh no, my team already beat them. In spirit.
Uh-huh.
Oh, here comes Elise. She's actually going straight in with the... Nobody will be able to destroy her. Gragas actually ults them away to the rescue. A few lives today. Until the calling comes. AP Ezreal is not doing as much damage as I expected this time of game.
Elise is really low right now, but Khali is
Low,
taking this, they're taking this inhib, and it looks like they want to take the next
There's
two.
way too many super minions to handle.
I don't think Crimson Guard can do anything about
I
it. Khali
I think Crimson Guard's gonna win right now.
Khali
won my heart.
4-0, making Crimson Guard go 3-1. That was an awesome game. I guess we'll be back in a minute, so stick around.
This is the playoffs. You think you want that ring? You want to know if you're really ready? Do me a favor. Sit down with any legend, any Hall of Famer who even came close but never got one, and ask them what that ring means to them. Then tell me if what you see in their eyes matches what's in your mirror every morning. All right? And he gets the spear! You have the talent, my brother. I swear you do. Now you've got to hold that bridge while your squad comes over. It's the blessing and the curse of superstardom.
Digging this fight, looking for Benny now as well. Can they find it? The other himself. There's the key. There's the Q. Flash in. It's going to be triple kill now. Can Sheets go down? Going away by Cop Boywood. Can you go for the Quadra? And it is. Scumbag Cop steals the Penta away. Huge for Boywood.
Without a doubt, the one team with championship tunnel vision. The crew has a sickness. These guys can see a trophy behind a 3-foot thick lead wall. Superman can't do that.
They go Boy, one health stays alive. Cruiser can't find him. It's going to be kill after kill. Oh, a two-man hit there. Triple kill. This is going to be the GG Dignitas.
And this seems like the time where TSM ends the game and knocks CLG out of contention for the World Championship.
Unfortunately, that fate was theirs. How to make all the nightmares go away? It's simple. Give them to someone else.
So Dexter and TSM is still trying to find where the rest of the team is. A double kill! Beautiful play from Dexter and double it, so they're going to keep going. A very low and special.
This isn't about lifestyle. Don't be blinded by the hype. It isn't about the Maybachs and the mansions, Benjamins and bling. As a matter of fact, keep the icing. I want to taste the cake. Don't tell me why you didn't win. I already know. The other team wanted it more. Period. Now, if you can live with that, that's cool. Or you can get nasty, get grimy, and get dirty. Because at the end of the day, nothing cleanses like the champagne bath. This is the playoffs.
Okay, guys, we are here. So yeah, really good game, and congrats on the victory.
Thanks.
Yeah, no problem. So let's just talk about your match here with Crimson Guard United. What did you blah blah blah? What did you guys think when you guys seen the all 80 comp come out?
Okay, at first we thought they were actually trolling us, so we decided to do 280 carries. And then as the game went along, we realized that that's an actual comp and it actually works out. And had they put more work into it, they could have actually beaten us.
Wow. So yeah, you guys played really well. So early game, what was your guys' communication like? What were the objective calls and stuff like that? What were you guys? It seemed like around the 15-minute mark, you guys were right on that dragon. Kind of walk us through some of your guys' communication that was going on.
Okay. Well, for the level 1 invade, we wanted to at least deny a buff to Corky so that he can be behind. We went to their blue, and we're going to assume it was warded, so we went to our blue, assuming we're going to, and they outputted us to our red. As for the dragons, every dragon we got, we timed it, and worked around it right as it's about to come up, and we took it ASAP. And that really got it. We had like 3 dragons, I think.
Alright. Yeah, you guys played a really well match. Walk us through let's see here. So what was the lane matchup like? Tell us about how your lane matchup was like.
I was Jinx versus Ezreal. It was farm type lane for me because I couldn't really that away.
Yeah.
Corky ganks. Oh my god, Corky ganks. Just comes up to me with red buff, and since I don't have an escape, you can Valkyrie my flash, and I got wrecked.
Yeah, we've seen Corky coming back to that mid lane over and over again, and Rob even brought up the fact that well, he Porosnex likes to gank mid a lot on Corky. So when he started like ganking you a lot in mid, what was your guys' game plan with that?
Oh, we just decided to like get bot ahead and dive bot because there's 2 players in that, so we could get double kills and get more ahead than just staying mid and counter ganking for me. So we just decided to let go of mid and help bot.
Alright. So, going into this match, both teams were 3-0. But now after the match, you know, you guys move ahead as being 4-0. You guys are undefeated. How does that feel?
Yep. Just great. I'm trying to keep it that way.
Alright, well congratulations to you and everyone
Now time
else.
for the real interview.
Huh?
Okay.
Shut up, Rob. Alright, well congratulations to you and the rest of Caliware. We're going to go ahead and go to a commercial. But when we get back, we're going to have another game for you guys, so stick around. Don't go anywhere. Yeah, we'll be back in a sec.
This is where it's at. I mean, this is the biggest game on the planet.
Are you ready for the grand game league? This is going to change everything.
It's the grind gaming community. It's our legacy.
In every life, there is a line that cannot be crossed without leaving everything behind, except faith. Once that step is taken, there is no looking back, and all that lies ahead is destiny.
Alright guys, what's up? We are here and ready to go. We have team Clickity Clack versus team Earthweek, and I am here with two shoutcasters, Rooster and D-Nut Go Hard.
What's up, guys?
So we are going to be doing a TriCast right now. So yeah, looks like the first few bands coming out is going to be Kale. For the Clickety Clack side, we got Lee Sin being banned out from Team Earthweek. So, I mean, we all know the damage that Kale and Lee Sin offer. So, you know, those are good bands. We see Cassidy coming out from Clickety Clack as well. So that's another good band.
Definitely, they want to get Cassidy away from Mr. Nuggets because he is just a monster when it comes to Cassidy.
Yeah. So we see Braum being banned out from Team Earthweek, and Braum has been one of those, one of those champions that has been like really strong, right? Ever since he came out. And as a support player, it's, well, not me maining support, but just people who play support and play Braum, it's just, he's really strong. And what he offers, that kit is just, it's super effective in lane. It feels like you can almost win any lane,
Well, yeah, Braum is pretty much the perfect package when it comes to support. He has slow, his passive stuns, he has knock-up, so he has all this CC, and he can shield his ADC in two different ways.
Yeah.
So
yeah, definitely.
He is really strong.
Straight off the bat, Clickety Clack, the last two bands we see is Jackson Vi, and it looks like Kevin Loves You is going to go ahead and pick up that Morgana straight away. So we're not going to see her in this match. Or I mean, I'm sorry. Yes, he picked up Morgana, so we're definitely seeing Morgana.
Yeah, and I like the Morgana pick. Oh, and there's the Thresh. I would have thought that they would want to take away Thresh from Steezy.
Yeah, I mean, but they didn't pick it first. Steezy really does like Thresh, but he also likes Morgana, and Morgana actually kind of counters. And then we see Team Earthweek. They picked up that Evelyn, so and she can actually be really strong. So we see Clickety Clack thinking about Vayne, and once again GG Skies makes his way onto Clickety Clack, because Clickety Clack has been going back and forth with their ADCs, right? I mean, they've had one of their subs named Ogden play, I think, and then Master Long has been playing, and now it's back to Skies again. So, will the chemistry in bottom lane continue with Steezy and his ADCs? I don't know. That's something we're gonna have to see in this game right here.
Definitely.
And
in the Ziggs versus Fizz.
Yeah, I mean, Ziggs versus Fizz, that's, it's just one of those matchups. It's like, well, dang. And I play Fizz is playing Fizz, so it's like, that guy's playing his main champ. There's no doubt.
Yeah. I guess he's got to play Fizz.
Yeah, totally. I mean, the past 2 weeks he's been playing Cho'Gath, and that's something we haven't seen at all. And he actually did really well on Cho'Gath. But to see him play his main champion is pretty cool, because he usually does really good.
Definitely. Cho'Gath is really strong to me too. In my opinion, Cho'Gath is maybe not as a mid laner but Cho'Gath isn't really seen in solo queue, but is a very strong champion.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
So yeah. We do see Steezy. Gonna go ahead and grab that Renekton straight away. Sky's picking up Elise. So that's gonna be interesting to see. And we got the last pick here for Team Earthweek coming out. And not exactly sure who it's gonna be. Ballistic thinking about, looks like their top laner they need a pick yet. So who is Legendary Top NA going to play? That is the question. Let's take a look. Last week, Legendary Top, or not last week, week 3, he played Shyvana. He went 4-2-9. He did really, really well. And the week before that, he played Jax. And he went 8-4-7. So, I mean, Legendary Top has been really, really strong. And, he does go ahead and pick up that Shyvana again. So he's feeling comfortable about that pick, and especially against Renekton. Renekton is really, really strong early game, but then he kind of flattens out. And Shyvana, she scales, right? So
Yeah.
it's like after level 6, Shyvana is like stronger than Renekton. Just as long as you play right, you get your farm up. She starts being able to go toe to toe with the Renekton, and by the time she's level 11, it's like, it's pretty much always going to go to Shyvana, really.
Yeah, I think Shyvana is actually a really good pickup for Renekton.
Yeah.
I feel like she is going to have more efficient farm.
Yeah, definitely.
And the speed to escape, ganks.
Yep. So, and I know we got we've got Rooster in here. Rooster, you in here?
Yeah, I'm in here. Sorry about that. So yeah, I'm looking at the summoners. Oh, okay, never mind. Cody changed last second. Nuggets had exhaust against Fizz, and I was gonna say I didn't like that choice, but he changed last second.
Yeah.
Went to the barrier.
So just as like a top lane kind of main, what do you think about that Renekton Shyvana matchup we got going between Clickity, Clack, and Earthweek?
Renekton, he's a really strong laner, but he can misplay him pretty badly. I feel like Shyvana should be able to farm against him pretty easily, unless there's a good gank. Like, I see it being pretty even until she starts to outscale.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Because with the threat of Eve, he can't go too hard without knowing where she is, otherwise he ends up pretty much dead, so...
Yeah, for sure. But alright guys, we got about a minute and 20 seconds left before the match starts. So, just looking at the summoner spells here, I mean, we do see, like Renekton, he's taking teleport, he's not taking ignite. He's got teleport and flash, and Shyvana's got the same thing, teleport, flash. So we're going to see, a lot of contention for, dragons and objectives here, and possibly some split pushing potential from these top laners. So, and I mean, Ziggs versus Fizz in the mid lane, what do you guys think about that?
I think Ziggs is going to take that one. Ziggs, if he just stays back and farms it up, I think he'll outscale it. Plus, he can throw his ult to kind of help out his teammates more efficiently than Fizz. And that's something Mr. Nuggets is actually really good at, going to other lanes and helping out.
Yeah. Alright guys, 15 seconds left. We are going to go ahead and get into a commercial break, but when we get back, it's going to be Clickity Clack versus Team Earthweek. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in a minute.
Hello, Ash. Say, why aren't you farming?
It's this damn rain guard. He's hiding in the bush there and he won't come out.
Don't worry, I got it. Watch this.
It's a trick. Don't. Damn it. Resist the urge. Charge! Taste your own blood.
Run! Run, you little God damn it! God damn it, mother! Why didn't you ult him?
I don't get free ults anymore. I was saving it for a team fight combo. And why didn't you ult him?
Well, I didn't because you.
Relax, guys. He's mine.
Wait for me!
I'm coming too.
No, that's not how it works.
That was close, but I think I got away.
No.
This is where it's at. I mean, this is the biggest game on the planet.
Are you ready for the grind game mode? This is going to change everything.
It's the grind gaming community. It's our legacy.
Alright guys, welcome back. We are here with Clickity Clack versus Team Earthweek, and we're getting off the rift. So
Clickity Clack, don't hold back.
I'm here with my shoutcasters, Dinago, Hard, and Roosta. Gonna be shoutcasting this game. So just kind of looking at the items straight away. We don't really see anything too out of the wild, and it looks like both teams are going to go ahead and play the line of scrimmage.
So looking at Luop's items, he has a machine. It makes me wonder if he's actually comfortable jungling on Elise, because he didn't go with Doran's Blade start.
Yeah, I mean it maybe. He has played Elise quite a bit, but yeah, with the Doran's Blade buff, it's definitely an option to go that way.
So just looking at a farm jungle style, then I don't think he's gonna gank much.
Yeah, that could be very possible. Alright. Looks like both teams are going to be starting towards the bottom half of the map. And yeah, buffs are going to spawn in about 5 seconds.
Very basic, normal start. No aggression anywhere. So what do you think about this bot lane?
So this bottom lane so far, Morgana and Vayne versus Thresh and Sivir. I feel like Thresh and Sivir is probably, you know, the way to go, or at least, you know, the side that holds the upper hand. Just as long as Thresh keeps Sivir protected, because if Steezy gets a good binding just like what he just did, then Vayne definitely has the potential to light someone up. I know, you know, we all know how much of a monster Vayne is, and being able to have like a 2.5 second lockdown stun is something that they don't want. It looks like GG Steezy, or I mean Skies was in trouble there. Steezy, the combo in the bottom lane was in real trouble. They were able to get out of this situation, and they lived to fight another day.
And Sivir and Thresh didn't even have to use any summoners, so it's a huge disadvantage.
Yeah, definitely. So, just looking at everything right now, Sky's trying to farm, get some lifesteal, you know, get his life back up, you know, with the Doran's Blade, you know, it gives 3% lifesteal now instead of on-hit life return, so it's much better than what it used to be. They basically just put it how it used to be, so GG Steezy dropping dangerously low right there. Kevin Loves You in the top lane trading with legendary top NA, and yeah, really close calls, but no one's died yet.
Did you catch what happened top lane, how he got so low? I know the junglers went up there, but I didn't catch it.
I didn't catch it, no.
But that's what I mean, he's got strength early, but any small mistake and he gets punished for it.
Yeah, definitely. And it's just, you know, it's the power of Shyvana, really. Like, she's really strong. Yeah, Renekton is, you know, strong as well. We see Luopchi trying to sneak up here, and he might be in a spot to be able to make a gank happen. Mr. Nuggets doing just fine for himself here in the mid lane. And, ooh! The binding, if the binding would have hit, but it did not. And Kevin Loves You going in, getting the first blood. Fraction trying to pick up the kill, and Kevin Loves You blowing the flash even, but he wasn't able to get it. Wow, what do you think about that?
That was really nice by Kevin Loves You. I think Shyvana went in way too early. And, you know, that's what happens.
Yeah, true. I play Fizz here, getting a little ballsy, you know. Trying to look for a dive here on Mr. Nuggets. Mr. Nuggets doing just fine for himself. 26 farm. You know, I play Fizz up a little bit. 34 farm to Mr. Nuggets 27. But Kevin Loves You coming back in a lane with a pickaxe and double Doran's Blades, putting some really good damage on the legendary top NA straight off the back. And he's just showing his lane dominance right now.
This is definitely going to be a dive.
Yeah, I mean, he's level 6 now. Oh, and so he's just really strong. And, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if we do see a dive coming out from Kevin.
Luop just left though, so no dive happening, I don't think. Legendary top is gonna have to back off.
Oh, it looks like Kevin might wanna, you know, keep his aggression up. He's keeping legendary top on his toes for sure. Right now, legendary top can't really do that much. Kevin's just bullying him straight up. But we do have Fraction up here in this top lane. Kevin Lovesy was fortunate enough to go back and be able to buy that pink ward, so he does have vision right now on Fraction. So no Gankarino up in top lane right now.
So Luop almost got killed by I Play Fizz. Got him down to 19 HP. He had to repel the Fizz ult.
Yeah, that was definitely really close there. Right now, Clickity Clack's got a small lead of about, you know, almost half a K gold. So they're doing alright, you know, they got first blood. And we do see a pause here coming out for one of the teams. I'm not sure what the issue is at the moment, but in this current state, what do you think about the matchups? What do you think is the best way for Clickity Clack to go and Team Earthquake to go?
Well, I mean, the Renekton definitely did his job top lane so far. Mid lane, Mr. Nuggets is again outfarmed by Fizz, and that's not a good sign. I didn't pay much attention to it, but it needs to pick up the farm in mid and keep pressuring that out in roam and gank. And the junglers, they haven't really done that much. There's of course the, you know, constant pressure from Eve, but Luop hasn't been able to do much pressure-wise. He spent a lot of time covering mid and almost got killed for it.
Yeah. I mean, we've seen him try to come down bottom one time, you know, and the gank wasn't successful. And then he had to cover mid, and now he's reconnecting, so hopefully when he gets back, he'll be able to make some really nice ganks happen, you know, get his farm up. He is behind Eve at the moment. He's about 8 farm behind Eve. Mr. Nuggets is behind I Play Fizz and farm as well. Skies, you know, although he has been like a ghost lately, is actually doing pretty well in farm right now. My Mojo So Dope sitting on 41, but Skies is sitting on 48. So, you know, through the absence, he's still doing alright.
And once bot lanes both hit 6, Clickity Clack should be able to take the advantage in bot lane pretty easily.
Yeah. We've seen Eve, you know, clear that pink ward right there, but Kevin, you know, he's smart. He went back, he got another pink ward, he knew that was going to happen, so he's preparing himself just by doing little things like making sure the top's warded and keeping himself safe on top, making sure he's not going to throw his lead away.
There's the Fizz roam down bot. We'll see what happens there.
So he spotted out, kills the pink. But I like the pink control in the top river. They can see Eve going on either side. The only thing that's open is Tribe Rush on top.
Yeah. We do have Luop coming up top, and so is Fraction. He's trying to get a gank, but Luop sees it coming. He's going to go ahead and throw that cocoon on him, and right now we've got Team Earthquake not really able to defend this top lane tower.
They should be able to get the tower.
Yeah.
Fizz is coming up though.
Yeah, Fizz is coming up. Although Ziggs went down, Kevin Lovesy and Luopchi need to be really careful here. There goes Fraction falling to Kevin Lovesy. I Play Fizz is coming in now. Luopchi dropping dangerously low, having to use that flash. We do see the bomb coming out from Ziggs, but it's not going to hit anyone. Kevin Lovesy manages to pick up the kill onto Legendary Top, but I Play Fizz does get the kill on Kevin Lovesy, and it looks like in bottom lane we had some action as well. Skies and Ballistics, they actually both dropped, so they just trade ADC for support, and it's just easy to defend the tower now here in bottom. And he flashes, tries to get the last little hit on it. He's not able to get it. Really nice spell shield there from My Mojo So Dope. Wow.
So Team Earthquake actually came out ahead from that exchange.
Woo! The roll from Mr. Nuggets.
Mr. Nuggets coming down, picking up the kill. He knew what was going on, and he read that perfectly. My Mojo So Dope probably overstayed his welcome there, And yeah, Mr. Nuggets just took advantage of that. Although he did use a flash, it really well done there.
Definitely, especially since they had vision. They had enough vision to make that work. They had a pink in the tri-bush right there. And Mojo definitely overstayed his welcome for not having any vision.
Yeah, for sure. So here we are at, you know, almost 11 minutes in now. Clickity Clack up, you know, half K gold still. Doing pretty good for themselves. You know, they've got 5 kills. They've got some kills on some people. Kevin Loves You actually drops super low right there. Mr. Nuggets, nice little bop. We do have the all coming down on Mr. Nuggets, and I play Fizz is gonna drop to the last tower shot. So, you know, after it's all said and done, it was just a 1-in-1. But that was, wow, really well played there from both sides. And Skies is going to drop from My Mojo So Dope. GG Steezy throwing down the chain. Probably could have seen that come out a little bit sooner. And I'm not sure if he's going to be able to make it out of this. Yes, he is just barely. And Luop's going to come in for the cleanup. And he's trying to get ballistics as well. Kevin Loves You putting some aggro on Legendary top. And there's just action all around the map right now.
That was definitely a good dodge from Ballistics. If he would have got caught by that cocoon, that would have been a double for Luop.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. But, wow. So, you know, and it remains, you know, it seems like as soon as Team Earthquake throws a punch, Clickity Clack throws one back. And both teams are just, you know, it looks like a good, solid, even matchup right now. It really does.
Actually, they're about tied in gold now.
Yeah. So, they're tied up in gold. The ADCs in the bottom lane is really the only difference between the two teams right now. We do see GG Skies sitting on a Bilgewater Cutlass with some Berserker's Greaves, and he's got his Doran's Blade. But My Mojo So Dope already has his BF Sword, Pickaxe, 2 double Dorans. So right now the ADC for Team Earthquake is a lot stronger, but the kicker is, you know, the top laner for Clickity Clack is just completely dominating his lane, you know.
Oh yeah. And there was an attempt to roam by Fizz, but Mr. Nuggets saw it coming and was going to follow him.
Yeah, we see the ult coming out from GG Steezy, and they're throwing everything they have on the ballistics right now. And that is going to be a kill for GG Skies. My Mojo So Dope is on the run right now. We do see Fraction coming down though, and I think that's going to be the end of that. That could have turned out worse than it did. For Team Earthquake, fortunately they were able to get their ADC out of the situation. But wow, that was really close.
It definitely was, and it was good by both of the jungles to recognize, to go down there, kind of diffuse the situation. So
yeah.
Very nice for Clickity Clack.
And Kevin Loves You wants all of it. He went in for just a bite, but wanted the whole thing. You know, both players use their ults at the same time, Legendary top and Kevin Loves You. So we're probably not going to see any death just yet. The top tower is looking really, really low. So they're going to stick around, try to get some farm. We do see Dragon being started up here by Earthquake, but they're not going to be able to do anything with that, because all of the members from Clickity Clack are already starting to make their way back, you know, around that area.
And I think this is the point where Shyvana will kind of start outscaling Renington.
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, you're right. It is that kind of point in the game where Shyvana starts getting really, really strong. Right now, though, Kevin Loves You is really big. He's got his he's got his gosh, oh my gosh, that one thing. What is it called?
Timeout.
Yes, Tiamat. Thank you very much. Had a brain fart. Legendary Top was able to actually take down Kevin Loves You right there. So, but yeah, like I was saying, Kevin's got a Tiamat. He's got the Giant's Belt. He's got his, you know, he's got his magic resistance. So he's pretty strong. But you know, we've seen right there that Legendary Top is still really, really, you know, scary. Can be really scary, right? Because he's Shyvana. Shyvana is just insane when it comes to scaling.
Definitely, and Kevin Loves You probably stayed a little bit longer than he should have. And he paid for it with the Eve gank. You know, Shyvana is starting to get big.
Yeah, for sure. We do see Fraction here making his way towards this top lane, and Kevin Loves You does not like this. He's saying, back off of my pink ward, I know you're up here. And so Fraction is just going to go ahead and get out of there. Kevin Loves You trying to, you know, keep the bullying up, but right now, like you were saying, it is that part where, you know, Shyvana is going to start becoming a little bit stronger naturally. And Ballistics is in real trouble here. We do see the Fizz ult coming down on a GG Mr. Nuggets. GG Mr. Nuggets uses the ultimate, and after it's all said and done, Fizz comes away with 2 kills, and it is a 2 for 3 trade there. Or one for 2, 1 for 3, 1 for 3. Thresh didn't die. Wow. Really well done there by Team Earthweek.
So yeah, even with the tower trade, Clickity Clack is behind over 1,000 gold. And they're gonna lose bot tower as well. So Team Earthweek definitely got the better trade out of that. Very well played.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I think Clickity Clack was a little overzealous there when they knew Eve was chunked and that she was just top, so they tried to start dragging.
Yeah. And I mean, right now, Fizz is getting really big. He's 4-2-2. That double really put him up, and he's gonna be able to take advantage of the fact that he's pretty strong. You know, and Mr. Nuggets is gonna feel that. So Clickity Clack is in a situation where it's like, yeah, they were up, but now they're down. So they need to keep their heads together, keep the good communication flowing, and just think about, you know, I would suggest that they would probably want to group up as a team at some point, use the strength of Renekton, and, you know, see where they can go. We haven't seen a single teleport all game, I don't think.
You should just use teleport to go to the dragon, yeah.
Yeah. Besides that, but so Luop walking over a pink ward. He's just gonna go ahead and take that out real quick. Fizz does quickly notice that, but he's not able to do anything about it. My mojo's so dope, and Ballistics all the way up at the second, or at the second tier tower here. And we do see the shift from both teams, you know, is they're kind of focusing on this bottom lane here, and we do see initiation come out. The Fizz ult drops down. My mojo so dope is dangerously low. He drops down from Luop Chi. Mr. Nuggets was killed by Fraction because everyone was focused on trying to kill my mojo so dope. So at the end of the day, it was an ADC for a mid laner, and yeah.
And Eve did manage to steal the red buff from Clickity Clack there.
Yeah. Luopchi and GG Steezy trying their best to just clear the waves out. You know, they probably don't want to push up too far. You know, oh, Kevin Loves You coming in. Not able to grab a bite right there. It did look like he might have been able to throw the stun down, but now we do have 4 members of Clickity Clack with their sights on this mid lane tower, and it does look like they're going to be able to come away with it. So we got a team fight breaking out right now. Fraction taking a lot of damage, Luopchi taking quite a bit of damage as well. We do have Kevin Loves You tanking the tower. At the end of the day, Team Earthquake did a really good job there of holding down their house, as you know, we had Clickity Clack knocking on the front door. Ooh, ooh! Kevin Loves You managed to turn the situation completely around. You know, I Play Fizz thought he was gonna get a free one. Kevin says, "No way, man."
Yeah, that was a good play by Kevin.
So we do see the blue buff here going over to GG Mr. Nuggets, and that's going to help him a whole lot. You know, Ziggs taking as much mana as he does to be able to just spam, you know, bombs and traps. So that's definitely going to help him a lot. We got Skies here focusing on the bottom tower with my Mojo so dope, and right now they don't really have any kind of backup. I mean, we see Mojo with the backup, but Eve is going to go ahead and recall. So Sky is coming out. He's going with the ult. He's throwing the Blade of the Ruin King down, and he manages to pick up my Mojo so dope. Wow, that was a really nice play from him. He was patient. He was waiting in the bushes, and he just picked his opportunity. And he just, that was really good. So, just looking at everything, you know, across the board, you know, we're sitting here, and it's almost 23 minutes into the game. So just looking at everything, we got Kevin Loves You sitting on 204 farm, whereas Legendary Top only has 182 farm. We do see Fraction coming up, you know, to pay Kevin Loves You another visit, and I'm not sure if he's going to get out of this one alive. Now he's going to dance around. He's going to throw some hurts on a Fraction. If he had someone here to help him, he might be able to make it. But, you know, Clickity Clack is going to trade the mid tower for their top laner, and at the end of the day, that is going to be the better trade for them.
Yeah, he was just trying to buy as much time as he could. He knew he was dead.
Yeah. So, really good job by Kevin there. Really good job by Clickity Clack noticing the situation in top lane and, you know, taking the tower for that. We do have the Dragon Call here, and I'm not exactly sure this is what they want to be doing right now. We do have the teleport coming out. Sky's coming in very, very late, spending a lot of time farming. I Play Fizz going way out to the back line. They're trying to light up GG Skies, and he is going to go down. Binding's coming out right now from GG Steezy. We do see the teleport coming out from Kevin Loves You. I Play Fizz trying to jump on Mr. Nuggets. Mr. Nuggets says, "Get the frick out of here." Luopchi going in with the repel. He's not going to go in. I'm not exactly sure why he didn't jump onto that. He probably could have got ballistic at the cost of his own life. So at the end of the day, they're going to go ahead and turn around and start up Dragon again. And is this what they want to do? Is this the right call?
I don't know about that.
They need to go on my Mojo so dope, and we got GG Mr. Nuggets able to. Oh no, but he's not going to be able to get him. Legendary Top NA uses the Dragon Descent and says, you know, Mr. Nuggets, get out of my face, man. He killed him, and Fraction looks like he might be able to pick up a double. Luopchi and Kevin Loves You trying to fight off Fraction, and I think they could have played that a lot better than what they did. Kevin Loves You, Luopchi, maybe a little bit of miscommunication there. It looked like they were able to take him out, but for whatever reason they decided to split, you know, their separate ways, and you know, it cost them the life of Luopchi.
and they see that mid tower is going to be taken, so they're going to try to take bottom for the trade.
Both teams taking a tower at the end of the day. I play Fizz grabbing that Clickity Clack mid lane tower, and Clickity Clack grabbing that bottom lane Earth Weak tower. So, and right now we've got I play Fizz and Legendary Top just picking up, you know, basically what was, you know, a loose kill. GG, Steezy, Sky's kind of out of position there. They don't really have, they didn't really pay attention to the wards that were down on the map, I guess, because they had the wards, but they didn't react fast enough. So 43,000 to 40,000,
and definitely Earthweek has a little bit of a lead, but Clickity Clack has 3 towers on him. But I think Vayne and Steezy were kind of out of position at Dragon. They had vision on it. They didn't need to be right at Dragon. You know?
Yeah. And yeah, I mean, you're right for sure. Kills wise, they're really close, but in gold, you know, being as late as it is in the game, it's not that insane. You know, it's only a 3,000 gold lead. We do have another pause here coming out, and I'm assuming it's from the Clickity Clack side, although I cannot tell. So
yeah, the Fizz was lagging.
Ah, okay. So it is from Earthweek then. But just, you know, looking across at the items, Shyvana's getting really big. She's got her Randuin's Omen, she's got her Sunfire Cape and Bilgewater Cutlass with some ninja tabbies on her feet. So she's big right now. Fizz, he's got a Zhonya's Hourglass, Lichbane, boots, and a Blasting Wand. So he's pretty big right now too. But you know, on the Clickety Clack side, you know, they're doing alright. They're sitting on some nice items themselves. You know, so there's definitely an opportunity for both teams to walk away with the cake, because it's still, you know, just a lot of trading, a lot of back and forth. So
a lot of trading, and Legendary actually pressuring Kevin Loves You now.
yeah, we're gonna definitely see a lot of Legendary top ending starting to push onto Kevin because of that late game scaling. You know, he's naturally outscaling Kevin. There's nothing really Kevin can do about it. So he's gonna try to just keep Legendary top off the tower, get this farm, and make sure he makes the best of a bad situation.
Coming up to help though.
And we got Luapchi, you know, kind of sticking around here up in this top lane. Kevin Loves You delaying that recall once again. So GG's guys.
I do love that recall though.
Oh yeah, the lifeguard.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a cool skin. I got that one. But GG's guys and Steezy doing pretty good. You know, I haven't seen these guys play together in forever. Like it has to have been, you know, at least a month since I've seen these guys play together. And as long as it is, you know, or as long as it's been, they're doing alright, you know. You can definitely tell that, you know, they're rebuilding, or they're re-synergizing. So, and I haven't actually been able to talk to Skies in quite a while. He's been busy with stuff, so coming in, you know, to a competitive game like this, a high competitive game, he's actually doing alright. So, and against Mojo, who, you know, Mojo's, you know, pretty consistent week after week, and right now he's only 2-5-7, so Skies is doing pretty good. Let's see here.
Yeah, I think they've been progressively better. Like, at the beginning they were like, eh, but now they're kinda, she's landing stuns, and then Vayne is stunning off of that stun, stuff like that. They're getting good synergy throughout the game, so hopefully it'll carry on to late game where Vayne will become unstoppable.
Yeah, we definitely want to see that late game Vayne, the terror, and especially with this last patch. I know we've been talking about it over and over, but you know, with champions like Vayne or any ADC really, you know, all the attack speed buffs, or the attack, I shouldn't say buffs at all, I should say changes really, although it was buffs for attack speed. You know, not being able to get items like Bloodthirster right now, it's just like, you know, the ADCs are really strong still late game, but it feels like Riot made it harder for ADCs early game, which was the problem, that they were already having kind of a tough time early game. But Skies, and you know, Skies was doing just fine for himself in the bottom lane early game. So once it does go into late game, he'll be really strong.
Definitely, and Dragon's gonna be up in 20 seconds, and I don't see anyone setting up for it.
Yeah, we're not seeing any wards go down. I play Fizz, just kind of looking for a
Bot
little
lane is
catch
going
there.
back.
Clickity Clack is starting to...
Clickity Clack. Think they are gonna set up for that Baron, and they're in perfect position to do so.
Oh yeah, the Dragon for sure.
Shyvana is top.
Yeah, they might just trade the top lane tower for, you know, the Dragon here, and it's gonna go uncontested. Legendary top, he does take that that tower, but Ballistics here, it looks like he's gonna get caught, and they're throwing everything they have. Amazing cocoon thrown out by Luapchi there. But Legendary top, he's still pushing top, or Legendary top is still pushing top. So, and Renekton, he does have his teleport, so I'm kind of wondering why he's not using it.
I think even if he did teleport, he wouldn't be able to contest. There's, you know, 2 there. Plus, Eve is right at blue. They don't have any vision on that, but they just let it go.
Yeah, that was that wasn't a very good call there by Kevin. And he pops a really early ult. Well, at the end of the day, at the end of the day, they are gonna go ahead and start it. You know, they're here.
Wow.
And they're gonna try to make it happen. Although GG Skies is still in the bottom lane, so I guess we're gonna have to see how this works. GG Skies going super hard on I Play Fizz, and right now we got a team fight breaking out. We do see GG Steezy going straight off the back. Kevin Loves You dropping dangerously low right now, and Team Earthweek is chasing down Clickity Clack. Luapchi trying to throw out everything he has to just get away. Mr. Nuggets throwing down the slows, throwing down what he can, and he's not going to be able to get away. And you just got to kind of wonder what the calls that were being made there were. Because first it seemed like my Mojo's so dope. He died to white, and Mr. Nuggets is going to go ahead and grab that kill. But man, let's talk about the shot calling for a second from Clickity Clack. They were in a good spot, right? They traded Dragon for the top lane, but then the problem was that they continued to kind of, I guess, dilly-dally. I know they got the blue buff, but they gave up another tower. So blue buff for another tower, worth? No, not at all. And then
they wanted blue buff, they should have sent like 2 people there at the most, and then everyone, you know, disengaged from it. They shouldn't have all stayed at blue.
Yeah, Kevin probably should have used the teleport to top, and defended the second tier tower. So the fact that he kind of stayed around, and then he like, it felt like he prematurely used his ult around the Baron area, and then they tried to just say, okay, well, he's already ulted, let's just, you know, try to do this and force it. Not the best call there.
Definitely, and I feel like they pushed the Baron because he ulted, and it was kind of a fail ult. So I feel like they pushed the the Baron to kind of make up for not being able to engage.
Yeah.
And I feel like that was a very, very bad call.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't a good call. And GG Skies is going to go hard on I Play Fizz again. He's going to throw down the ult, but GG Skies does not care. He's going to use the Mercurial Scimitar to cleanse that ultimate. And Skies is, you know, he's coming back, and he's 7-4-3. So I feel like Clickity Clack, you know, if they start really team fighting, if they use the strength of Renekton, Ziggs, you know, the lockdown from Morgana, and just the raw power of Skies, you know, they could win these team fights, easy peasy. But they're not. That's not what they're deciding to do right now. Looks like they got their sights set on this bottom lane, and Kevin Loves You is going to jump all the way to the back line. Ziggs using his ultimate. GG Skies is able to get the kill. Kevin Loves You coming out. And at the end of the day, they get a kill and they get a tower. Good job there by
so they were able to
Clack
get
crew.
2 kills and 2 towers between mid and bottom.
Ah, yes.
Very good trade by Clickity Clack.
And Clickity Clack is looking better now. You know, communication goes a long way. It really does. You can really tell when a team's communicating and listening to each other, and you can tell when a team's having trouble. Right there, Clickity Clack demonstrated, you know, good communication and good synergy within each other. We've got, let's see here. So we're at, it's getting close to 38 minutes now. GG Steezy in the top lane. He's gonna not die from that. The whole thing up here in the top lane, I Play Fizz, he's almost dead. And Luapchi trying to get the kill, but he's leaving Mr. Nuggets completely alone. And Skies using the Condemn, trying to help Mr. Nuggets out. Legendary top able to save Mr. Nuggets there, and it felt like for a while I Play Fizz should have been dead a lot sooner than what he was. Felt like, you know, Clickity Clack waited to pull the trigger on him. Kevin Loves You was trying to sneak that back tower. We do see Fraction here getting caught out by GG Skies, and he ain't getting away. And they get the Baron. So really good job there by Clickity Clack. You know, and as we know right now, Team Earthquake has been really, really strong lately. So right now,
and I don't know if that was trust or greed from Luop, because he left Cody behind. Luckily, Cody kited very nicely, but maybe he was just like, hey, Cody, I'm gonna go kill this guy. I trust that you will stay alive, and I'll come back to save you.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I mean, it could have been a combination of both for sure.
And that was also the 3rd time I Play Fizz has been caught overextended with 0 vision.
Yeah, I
He
Play
didn't have
Fizz.
Shyvana with him, but that was way too risky to be out as far as he was. Like, he's out there again with no vision.
definitely, and Shyvana had to use the teleport too to get there, so I definitely
That's
agree
true.
with you.
That is true. So yeah, I mean, you guys are right. I Play Fizz has been caught out more than enough times. You know, and I understand it's his comfort champion, but it's plays like that you know kind of stack up, you know, in terms of like throwing, I guess. Mr. Nuggets kind of caught out here. He's got legendary top all over him. He's got Luapchi trying to help him out. Mr. Nuggets gonna go ahead and try to flash out of that. He's gonna throw down the ult, and it's gonna hit Fraction. Fraction right now going in at GG Skies. Nice tumble there from GG Skies. He's gonna go ahead and get out. GG Steezy falls. Ballistics is gonna fall. My Mojo so dope right now, running for his life. Legendary top has close to nothing for health, and he's gonna try to run out. And they're gonna make it out. But right now, Clickity Clack is gonna focus their attention on this top lane tower, and they're gonna be able to go ahead and pick it up.
The positioning of Shyvana was probably not the best because Shy was just kind of caught out. Like, she's very tanky, but she was going 4v1.
Yeah. Yeah, she was going, you know, against quite a few members of the Clickity Clack crew, and Clickity Clack doing a really good job. Kevin Loves You just kind of taking away the words here in the comfort of Team Earth Week, and little by little they're taking bite after bite after bite. You know, Team Earth Week came into, you know, Baron League 0-1, and I'm pretty sure they lost their first game, but then all of a sudden they won 2 in a row, and they won these 2 games with I Play Fizz playing Cho'Gath, and now he's playing Fizz, and it's looking like, you know, are they gonna win? I don't know, because Clickity Clack is looking really strong in this match, so I think that Clickity Clack has the ability right now to break that, you know, 2-game winning streak from Team Earth Week. But in the meantime, we have a pause coming out once again, and I'm pretty sure it's just more connection issues. We know Luap had to reconnect earlier, and I Play Fizz had to reconnect earlier, and now it's Fraction and Luap. So Fraction reconnected. We're still waiting on Luap to reconnect.
Maybe it's the server. Maybe League server is messing up.
Yeah, I mean it's definitely a possibility. You know, nothing we can really do about that. So Rito, please fix the servers. Luapchi has reconnected. So. But at this point in the game, you know, what does Clickity Clack need to do to be assertive in their lead, right? What do they need to really take control and knock down an inhibitor? I think, you know, you got 324 farm on Kevin Loves You, and you got 340 farm on GG Skies. So these guys, they're farming insane numbers right now. You know, they're doing a really good job in farm. So I think, you know, like I was saying earlier, Clickity Clack, if they group up, then they'll be okay. They'll be able to win team fights. You know, you got the strength of Renekton and Elise in the front, and then you've got the lockdown from, you know, Steezy. Now he's got his Zhonya's Hourglass, so he'll be okay. He gets in there, he throws his ult down, and then, you know, uses his Zhonya's, and he'll be just fine. You let Ziggs and Vayne just do their thing with tons of damage, really. And on the other side of the map, you know, what does Team Earth Week need to do to kind of pull themselves up out of this situation? Legendary Top just left the game, so we'll see another pause come out. And it does seem like, you know, server lag right now, because it's just one after another with people jumping out, you know.
Yeah, definitely. And I
Team
think
Week needs a really
Clickity-
good Eve flank.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think Clickity Clack has a lot of lockdown. They have CC from every single person on the team. And on the other side, Earth Week doesn't really have any lockdown. They have, you know, Thresh, and that's pretty much it. They have an Eve alt for slow, but you know, they also have Fizzes, alt, it's not very, CC is not very prominent on Earth Week's side, and I think that's helping Clickity Clack out a lot.
Yeah. So, alright, back into the game. We see that Clickity Clack kind of rotating down towards the bottom half of the map. There's nothing really there for him. GG Sky's going to go ahead and pick up red buff. So it just looked like, you know, GG, the rest of the GG crew just took a lap. Or the rest of the Clickity Clack crew just took a lap around the map. And they're going to go ahead and just...
You've been rhyming a lot.
Huh?
You've been rhyming a lot this game. Clickity Clack around the map.
Clickity Clack around the map.
Dip dap.
But yeah, you know. So with the way it looks right now, I mean, Clickity Clack definitely has, you know, a lot of raw power, a lot of raw CC. And Team Earthquake, you know, they need a pick. That's what they really need. Like Josh was talking about earlier, you know, Roosta. They need a nice little flank. They need something to, you know, put the edge on, really. And so it's gonna be hard to do that, especially when they're all grouped up, and that is their strength. This is the strength of Clickity Clack right here, the group. You know, so it's gonna be hard to break that.
Definitely, and what I was talking about earlier about the CC, they can really peel for Vayne. And I feel like that is huge for them. Since Vayne does so much damage, they can really protect her.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's basically a fight for top lane right now, right? They're trying to knock down this top tower. They're trying to break down the door that's holding them back from getting an inhibitor, and we do see the catch on a Kevin Loves You. I play Fizz going all the way into the backline, but GG Mr. Nuggets is gonna light him up. He's gonna throw it on the out. That's a double kill for GG Mr. Nuggets. My Mojo So Dope goes down. Double kill for Skies. Triple kill for Skies. And now we have Clickity Clack knocking down the door of Team Earthquake's base. And I think that's going to be GG. You got 40-second death timers for everyone. And we see a little bit of BM there from Kevin Loves You. And I think this is a win for Clickity Clack.
But yeah, they threw at literally everything that had at Vayne, and she got 30% HP. There was just nothing they could do that.
Yeah, really good job there by Clickity Clack to finish that out. Guys, we're going to go ahead and jump into a commercial. But when we get back, we are going to be interviewing a member from Clickity Clack. So don't go anywhere. We'll be back in a minute.
He does land on the Vi. He does not get stunned from Syndra. They go back. They want to fight this.
Goes in.
Vi goes in. He goes in. Oh my God! There's so much damage going down. Draven all goes in. Renekton's in the back line. Sekai's going low. Vaughn is about to die from this Draven. He does go down. Cash Money goes down. Sekai going in. He dropped the box, but he does get killed Another kill going to Draven. Oh my goodness. Oh, that all damage.
Going to actually have Clicky Clack potentially come and answer though.
But you do have to be careful though. There comes a Tyler from 100 skills get hit, but he's going to go down so quickly. That wasn't even a fight, right?
Lulule though, he's going to be able to put a lot of damage down.
Blood, but there comes the ult out.
Nuggets almost gonna, flashes in.
Nuggets could turn this around, Nuggets could turn this around. He doesn't throw the ball far enough over. Here comes the ult out from Sky. Sky's gonna...
Lulule dodges it! Flipper gonna go down! Ooh, so much damage! Oh my god, flash forward! Oh my god,
Sky's just gotta be careful, Sky's just gotta play it exactly right. Is he gonna run?
Oh god, the chase. So many bombs. Oh, Big gets it! Woo! So Lulule pulling up big, showing, yeah, I got those big moves. Yeah, I am a mad scientist with Zig.
Wow. Oh, he does get the ball.
Alright guys, welcome back.
Stupid like a thing.
We are here with GG Steezy and GG Skies, who just won against Team Earth Week. Welcome.
Hello.
Thank you.
Hello.
So the bottom lane from Clickity Clack, how's it going? So it kind of looked like at first, you know, it was going a little bit of back and forth. You guys were trading with, you know, and let me ask you this. I know that you guys have kind of been subbing in and out different ADCs in the bottom lane. So what were your thoughts getting into this, you know, Skies and the Steezy bottom lane trying to rekindle the magic that was, you know, in the bottom lane?
Well, Skies he's my baby. He's my previous baby. I've had a lot of AD carries on this team. Like him, and yeah, like you said, we're going back and forth in the lane, and then he just decided to put on his carry pants and take the game for us.
Alright. Skies, question to you real quick, man. I know you've been kind of MIA lately, so were you anxious getting into this game, or what were your own personal thoughts of, you know, how your performance may be during this match?
Well, just like the past month, I've just been playing lots with other people.
Is Skies lagging, or is it just me?
Pretty sure he's lagging.
Alright. Skies, I think you're lagging, man. You still there?
Did you see how good he is? He played with the lag, and we won.
Alright, so check it out.
I just want to get better at the game.
Okay. No, that's cool. Alright, so next question. I'm gonna go ahead and throw this one over to Steezy. Steezy, so tell me, man, there was a play that you guys did, and it was about midway through. And what was happening was you had Kevin come over to the bottom half of the map, and you guys took their blue buff, but in exchange they got you know, they got the 2 top towers. What was the cause there? And then you guys walked over to the Baron. Kevin popped his ult, and it looked like way too early, and then you guys kind of got caught out, and it wasn't looking too good for you guys there. What was kind of going on?
Well, we took the blue. We thought it was just free, and Fizz ended up coming, and he got one of us, I think, and we just got too caught up, and we just didn't see. We didn't really respond fast enough to them pushing top, so they got those towers. And Kevin ulting early, I'm just gonna chalk that up to strategy, because in the end, it did save his life when Luop and Kevin had to fight Evelyn. So then, yeah, that's just how it went down, I guess.
All right. And were you excited to win this match after it's all said and done? Because, you know, you guys were 1-2 getting into this match, and Team Earth Week, you know, they came in and in the past 2 games that they played Cho'Gath, and they won both of their games. So you guys broke their winning streak, their 2-game winning streak, so to speak. So how does that feel? You know, you guys are 2-2 now.
I guess it feels pretty good. We came off a pretty tough loss last time we played, and it just feels good to win again, and hopefully we could just keep it going.
Am I lagging?
No, you're back.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
So,
You're okay now.
alright, question now to Skies real quick. Skies, yeah, you were MIA. So as far as, like, you know, you being MIA and stuff like that, kind of doing your own thing for a little bit, coming back and, you know, being a part of this game where players, you know, the other team, Team Earthquake, they practice all the time, and, you know, how does it feel to you to be able to win this?
Feels pretty awesome, but I have been practicing a lot. You know, like when you asked before, like I wasn't anxious. I just felt like I could perform well, so I went for it.
Okay.
What about this synergy between you and Steezy after coming back? How is that?
I think at first, like at the first maybe 5 minutes of the game, it was a bit off, and we gave away a kill. I think I died. I can't remember.
Cool. So you guys were just on point this game, man. You did very good. Very good. Good game.
Thank you.
Double lift.
Alright guys, I think that's going to be it for tonight. Make sure you guys tune in to tomorrow night's Baron matches, or Baron League matches. But for tonight, I'm GG Marco with my co-shoutcasters D Go Hard and Rooster.
Rooster?
We're going to go ahead and say goodnight, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.
Bye.
Good night.